What is going on, family? It's your boy Terrell Benny back with another video, man. And I know it's been a minute. It's been over a month since I dropped my last video. And the reason is because I fucked up. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. I fucked up. And I wanted to just talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So this year hasn't been a great year for me starting off. You know what I'm saying? It's still at the beginning of the year. I got plenty of time to jump back and get back right, but this year started off a little rough, especially with me coming off such a phenomenal end of 2021. And I'm gonna tell y'all, man, I'm actually going back to work, right? And this is the reason. You know what I'm saying? I gotta run some more money up. I gotta save some more bread up. You know, and I tried to hold off as long as I could. But you know, I just came to that decision, you know what I'm saying, to go back to work, stack my bread back up, and get back active. You know what I'm saying? In this video, man, I really want to talk about, you know, how this kind of just went to shit, like in a matter of months. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, you know, the people that's looking at this video, you can learn from this. You know what I'm saying? Don't make these mistakes. So, first things first. As you know, I lost my funded account in February. And I just haven't been able to recover really, you know what I'm saying? And this is the reason why, you know, coming off of such a great end to 2021, you know, I came into 2022 like, let's get to it, you know what I'm saying? And it was a lot of things that I did, you know, leading up to me having that big month in December that I just kind of fell to the wayside. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't sticking to my script. I wasn't doing my daily routine. I got, you know, I had no emotional control. You know what I'm saying? And that's the biggest thing. I really didn't. I came into this year with just a level of fear. You know what I'm saying? And I felt it, but I tried not to acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? But it was still there. And instead of me kind of leaning into that fear and, you know, and pushing back, like, I let it kind of consume me. So, you know, my trading suffered, honestly. And I was just doing stuff that I wouldn't normally do. You know, I was making trades that I wouldn't normally make. I was really being emotional. I was really attached to the money and the outcome. And that really didn't help at all. Another thing is that I, you know, it was hard for me to stay focused. And this is what I mean. I was half-assing my analysis. I was, you know, shortcutting shit. And honestly, man, in trading, man, there is no shortcuts. There's no shortcut way to get to where you're trying to go. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take the long route. You gotta do the little minute things every single day that's gotten you to this point. And I wasn't doing those things, and that really hurt me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, me not sticking to my script, me not doing my daily routine, me not having emotional control, and the biggest thing is greed. Like, greed is what takes people out, you know. And I would think that I would be over this stage of greed, you know what I'm saying? But understand, when you start to, you know, get more capital, and you're dealing with more money, there's a level of greed that you have to kind of force down, you know what I'm saying? And you have to think rationally. So, like, in my last video, I talked about it. Like, the whole month of January, I was so focused on making 10 grand in a day, 10 grand in a day. I wanted to make 10 grand in a day on a $100,000 account. That's 10% in one day. I'm not saying that it's not possible. It's beyond possible. But I was so focused in chasing that 10 grand a day that it was days where I was up 3, 4, 5%, and I let it slip out my fingers because I just wanted that 10 grand. But it's me, what makes sense, right? Making 10% in a day on a $100,000 account, right? Or making 3.5% in one day on a $300,000 account, right? So instead of me just focusing on having that 10 grand day right then with that little 100,000, I should have just locked in another 200,000. I'm trading 300,000. And that's a 3.5% day. That's easy. That comes to me easily. That's nothing to, you know, I'm not fighting for that. You know what I'm saying? But I got so greedy in trying to get 10 grand in one day that I fucked the account up. You know what I'm saying? So the biggest things, man, like if you are on your road to, you know, getting to where you're trying to go in trading, always stick to your script. Always stick to your script. Always do the things, the little minute things that you do every single day that got you to this place. Continue to do that. Continue to go, because that's gonna push you farther. Continue to do those things. Don't get lazy. Don't slack off. Don't do that shit. That's what I did, and that's what fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? Have emotional control. Understand that your emotions, that shit is, you know, everybody has them. From successful traders all the way down to the novice. They have the same exact emotions. The difference is that experienced traders or successful traders react differently, right? They don't react emotionally. They react logically. And that was the thing that I had got away from. I got away from, you know, just being logical and being able to calm myself down emotionally. That way I could think logically. I was just reacting because I was seeing the fluctuation in price, or I was seeing the fluctuation from blue to red, and I wasn't, you know, doing the things that I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? That, like meditating and, you know, doing breathing exercises. I wasn't doing all those things. So I had no emotional control. And like I said, I talked about greed. Greed is another one, man. You know, I revamped my trading, you know, as far as how I approach the market, not necessarily technically, because it is not a technical issue, right? Everybody wants to, and trust me, I fell, you know, victim to this, where I would have a trading style and I would just jump all over the place because, oh, I was winning with this one and now I'm losing, so now I need to find something else, or now I need to learn something else. That's not the problem, right? You know, statistically, they say that 95% of traders fail. I think it's higher than that. I think it's more like 97, 98%, right? It's not a trading issue, right? It's nothing technical. That's not the issue. The issue is if 98% of people are losing money, myself included, it has nothing to do with trading. It has everything to do with that individual, right? It's a human issue. Right? It's a human error. So what I've been focusing on for these past 4 weeks, really, and why I haven't really dropped a video, is because I've been focusing on training my mind in the right way to approach the market in the proper way. And this is something that I'm going to talk about in depth later on, but I need the proof to back it before I put it out. But I've been working on just training myself mentally to know how to approach the market from the perfect place, psychologically, emotionally, and physiologically, right? I can't say that word, I'm sorry. But I just been focusing on that, you know what I'm saying? So I made the conscious decision to go back to work, stack my bread up, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give them 6 months, but I'm gonna still be trading. This channel, the video's not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going, and if anything, I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I go back to work, stack my bread, get my trading back on point, and then quit that shit again. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this was just an update video. You know, I hope everybody having a great year, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you in the trenches, man, keep grinding. You know, keep going. No matter what, like, you can see, you can get to where you're trying to go. You just gotta stay focused. You gotta be self-aware. You gotta lock in, and then you gotta do the things that you have to do and get to the place that you're trying to go. You know what I'm saying? Don't be lazy, right? Don't cut corners. Do everything the right way, because how you do one thing is how you do everything. All right, until next week, because I'm back at it next week, man. Until next week, man, I see y'all. This is just an update video. Y'all have a blessed one. Let's get it.